So my building still doesn't have heat or hot water, and I feel even sicker today than I have for the past, like, month. Blame the tiny chicken and their tiny chicken babies and the tiny chicken feet. I really liked your video, Jay, and it made me feel loved. And so I really wanted to make a cool video in response, but as I'm so sick, I can't. I was gonna go around to like cool places around my campus, and I was gonna answer a different question in each different spot, but I honestly don't want to move. So I'm just gonna film it all here. I'm sorry. 1. Okay, Evan, you asked, if my arch nemesis were Nathan Fillion, what would his name be? Blue Citrus. Question 2. Edward, you asked me what moment of my life I would relive and why. I think I would relive this last weekend, and I would do it because it was epic, and maybe I could have been smarter and forced myself to not get so sick because it's having horrible repercussions. This weekend was really fun, and yeah. Question 3. Anthony, you asked if Neil Patrick Harris and Nicholas Brendan got into a fight, who would win? I think that's kind of obvious because Neil Patrick Harris is a badass villain and Nicholas Brendan is a sidekick. And I mean, I love me some Xander, but I think Buffy has shown us that he's not a very good fighter. He kind of fails. For all that he gives really cute, adorable speeches and he saves the world in his own special way, it's really actually a crappy fighter. Neil Patrick Harris would wipe the floor with him. But I love you. Nicholas Brendan / Xander, not Anthony. Question 4. Edward, you asked why there's always an unequal ratio of hot dog buns to hot dogs, and I think the answer is very obviously that they design it that way. The hot dog people, they design it that way so that then when you run out of hot dogs and you still have hot dog buns left over, you have to buy more hot dogs so you can eat your hot dog buns, and vice versa. Question 5. Jordan, you asked what my first memory of you is. In math class, I looked at your binder and you had a news story in it, and I feel like it was something about a girl who got kidnapped and got her way out. I don't remember, but it was a news story and it was in the cover of your binder, and I remember being like, well, why is that there? Because in my opinion, people put things in the cover of their binders that are like fun, or they like write their name on a piece of paper and put that there, but you just had a news article, and I remember you told me that it was because you liked it and you wanted to save it, and that was logical to you for some reason. 6. Eric, you asked me what my favorite letter of the alphabet is. Right now, it would probably be Z, because Z makes me think of Zydrate. 7. Edward, you asked languages other than English do I speak? I don't speak any. 8. Jordan, you asked how many times have I seen you naked? Too many to count? I don't know how many times I've seen you naked. How many times have you seen me naked? A lot. 9. Evan, you asked if I could deep fry one food, what would it be? And what master chef would I have prepared for me? It would be a burrito, and I would have it cooked by Maureen. 10. Girl that I don't know. I'm sorry that I don't know you. I feel bad, but I don't. You asked, what piercing would I get and why? Honestly, I'd rather have a tattoo than a piercing, but if I were to get anything pierced, I would want it to be my tongue. And that's just because I think it would be fun, and I think that they're hot. Yeah, and because my mom really doesn't want me to.
You use my mother's debt to use my father. You use my father's debt to use me too.